Fifth graders will be experiencing math through the Bridges Math curriculum, which is made up of the following components: Number Corner, Problems and Investigations, Problem Strings, Workplaces, Manipulatives, and Home Connections. Number Corner is a daily 20-minute activity which practices essential fifth grade skills and where students are engaged in pattern recognition and data collection and evaluation throughout the month. Problems and investigations includes difficult problems that are posed to students to be solved over one or more days. They work together to solve the problem and then share their strategies. Students then evaluate their strategies for efficiency and accuracy to aid in future problem solving. Problem strings happen almost daily, and they work to build fluency and flexible thinking when solving addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division problems. They work from easier problems to more difficult problems throughout each individual problem string. Students have the daily opportunity to work on workplaces, which are really math games that work on a variety of essential fifth grade math skills. Different workplaces are offered at different times throughout the year. Much of the Bridges Math curriculum has students working hands-on with many different manipulatives that help them to have access to different difficult math skills. Home connections may be sent home each day to extend the learning from daily lessons.
While science and social studies examine our physical environment and the people in it, reading, writing, and math are the tools that we use to learn about and describe our world. Therefore, reading is key to all of these things. In fifth grade, we use a variety of techniques to best help all of our readers. Across all of the curriculum, students will utilize strategies that you might be familiar with from younger grades, such as Café and Daily 5, although that format is going to vary in fifth grade. Mainly, we are focusing on students selecting books that are correct for them to continue to increase their levels of reading. We're looking at stamina building from 45 minutes to an hour at the fifth grade level. We'd like them to have strong reading habits on their own independently, as well as within their class periods, as well as developing good fluency for oral reading. We have a variety of fiction and nonfiction that we cover in fifth grade to include the district-offered Reading Street Anthology, as well as a wide variety of book clubs where students are allowed to select books that are just right for them and form clubs with between, say, 2 and 6 different students. Pacing is usually done on their own with a deadline that has been assigned by their teacher, and there's usually some sort of a project with that as well. For our independent reading, we have 2 main areas we use: Accelerated Reader, which I'll be covering in a moment, and Read Theory, which is a personalized adaptive program that allows students to see their progress. It is online. It shows visible growth and varies for each student with highly engaging text. Many families are familiar with the Accelerated Reader program where students select independent books to read. Please be advised that they can only take the tests while at Sunset Hill, however. You can definitely help with this by setting reading as a nightly priority every single night, regardless of whether homework comes home in other areas. Research is very, very strong on this correlation to learning. Goals will be set independently by each teacher and can vary based upon points or books or levels. We believe that spelling is important to accurate communication skills in fifth grade, and that will vary based upon your teacher. It may be in paper form or it might be in an online form such as Spelling City. As I mentioned earlier, writing is critical to how we communicate with each other. We practice correct sentence formation as well as topic sentences and paragraph building, and it influences much of how we do our nonfiction writing in fifth grade. We expect it to be organized, clear, and engaging.
In fifth grade, we have a great social studies curriculum. We use Pearson's book, My World, Building Our Country. We cover many subjects. We start with the pre-European contact, original inhabitants of the Americas. We also cover 1500 to 1800, which is North American history. This includes explorers, colonies, and finally we end with the Revolutionary War. While we teach social studies, we like to integrate language arts skills into our social studies curriculum. We do such thing as note-taking skills where we teach them how to do combo notes, keyword notes. We use thinking maps for many of the places where we have to do note-taking as well. We also like to teach bullet notes. We feel that this gets them ready for their next level of social studies, which would be in the middle schools.
Science is a lab-based, hands-on learning experience consisting of physical, life, and earth sciences. Throughout the year, the students will learn about measuring dependent variables, how water influences erosion, using a microscope to observe living and non-living things, and how levers and pulleys make work easier. The science labs are highly engaging and allow students to make connections about how science works in the real world. The consumable text is a great resource and is used to build the conceptual learning of the lab activities. The health curriculum addresses conflict resolution, understanding emotions, dealing with stress, bullying, personal safety, and physical, social, emotional changes during adolescence. For homework, students can expect the following. On a daily basis, we encourage a routine of independent reading. Students will set individual goals with their individual teacher. Students should expect to have some homework for math and reading throughout the week. Homework for science and social studies may occasionally be assigned. Teachers provide work time during the day to complete assignments. Students should use their planners or assignment notebooks to help keep themselves organized. Students have the opportunity to participate in extra activities, some of which occur before or after regular school hours. Information about participating in these activities will be communicated in advance to students and parents.